What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Draft Day Sports Pro Football 2018. When I actually go through a couple weeks of the season with you this time, so we're going to sim through, let's just go through to week 5, and we'll take a look at exactly where things stand. I'm not going to go back and show you every single game. I will get into where I play these games, but it's not something I want to do just with this initial shot to show you guys what this game is capable of. So here we played through, well, we'll do actually 5 weeks. We only did 4 there. So we are currently sitting 1-4. You can see the power ranking. We are 28th. You can go back and take a look at where we fall in the division and where our games have been won and lost. You can go back through the roster here, and you can take a look at the statistics up to this point in terms of passing, in terms of rushing, in terms of receiving. And you can see, keep track of fumbles lost, drops, averages, touchdowns. And to me, you know, again, it's really important when we're looking at a game that all this information is easy to find. You know, you take a look at your conferences, you can go at a glance at everything, or you can just go to your specific conferences and take a look at where you are. You can go out to the league. You can look at the leaders and see where you fall. So right now, obviously, we don't have a whole lot of players. Maybe we have on defense because of how much we've spent time getting burnt. But we really don't have anybody leading the conferences. But again, you have the availability of going back and looking at them separately. It also would break it down to the regular season and the playoffs. Now, you can also go through and take a look at your staff. And you can see here we have a player, or coach rather, the coordinator, actually, that wants a new contract. And these are things you'll deal with in the offseason. But it is interesting to go through and see exactly how the game progresses. So now that we went through, you know, those first few weeks, we'll just go ahead and sim out the rest of the season and see where we end up. I don't believe we're going to be in a position to actually challenge to go into the playoffs, but I want to show you what this game looks like as it wraps up a season. Now, it doesn't actually show you your record as they go through. It'll show that to you afterwards. And I want to go back and show you guys exactly what the playoff brackets look like and how you can sim those games out, and also how the season ends in this video as well. So as we complete this season, you'll see that we finished out 8-8, which obviously much better, honestly, than I anticipated us to do. I don't know that that's going to get us into the playoffs, but we will know in just a moment through the magic of advancing. And when we go into the playoffs, oh, no, don't do that because I need to know over there. We are not. So at 8-8, we did not make it. But you can go ahead and sim through and be shown the way the entire season wraps up. You could also go in and watch these games if you wanted, if that's something you would be interested in. And you can see that the final game here is going to be won by the Miners. Now, once the season is over, it does take you out to a couple things. I know a lot of people have won it in games. You see the MVP of the league. You see the playoff MVP. You take a look at the rookies of the year. And truthfully, if you wanted, you could go in and change these, although, you know, that's up to you. Most people probably shouldn't. And then you can close this out and go and take a look at the Pro Bowl as well. Now, you can edit the Pro Bowl if you wanted to, if you feel like other players are more fitting or more deserved. You also can see here there's injuries here. W. Brackett had a broken leg, and that kind of carries its way through. You can sim the Pro Bowl, you can skip the Pro Bowl, but it is there for you. And then obviously that is the end of a season here where we basically found middle ground. So I appreciate you guys checking out this video. Again, I'm going to load up more of these simulations, but I am going to do so using the available mods this game has. I will be back in the week with more commentary.